Well, hello and welcome, people of the internet, back to some more Fell Seal. When we had last met, we had finally stormed the second temple, only to find that another marked had made it there before we did. We do not know who this marked is, but unfortunately, you know, so it goes. So that's another mystery to add on to our checklist. Now, we made it back to the city, which is Thelonious, or whatever it's called. I kind of forgot here, only to be met by Primus, who kind of wanted to check in, see like, hey, what's your status, what's going on? And then we got ambushed by some bandits, which is a little bit kind of not foreseen by me. So now we gotta fight our way out and take care of these fools. Character can instantly move to, oh, okay, so we got a little bit of teleportation action going on here, so I'll have to keep that in mind. 10-5, where does that go? 10-5 goes perhaps over here, no, maybe down here. 10-5, okay, so we can go from up here immediately down there. Kind of cool for our melee users. So let's go ahead and set up here. Now, if you haven't seen any other Fell Seal on this channel and want to get all caught up, there is, of course, a playlist down below in the description if you want to follow along all the way from the beginning or just see the last episode or what have you. Other than that, guys, if you like the content that you're seeing here on the channel, would you kindly smash that like button? Of course, subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss a video or you see my upcoming scheduled streams, which typically we do around 6 p.m. Eastern during the week. Currently, I'm streaming through Dark Deity 2 on demonic difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty, and you cannot have any of your characters die. It's not permadeath where you can continue on if your character dies. You literally just get a game over. So it is quite hard. We're having a lot of collaboration between myself and the chat. It's super fun, so come hang out if you see that. Now, let's go ahead and play some Fell Seal. All right, so let's get Reiner in here. Reiner's our crit boy from the top ropes. We're going to have him up here, just holding down the fort, critting everybody. Hopefully they can't hit him. There's a lot of verticality here, so it's going to be hard to shoot your way up. Of course, we do get Andine back, which is great. We're going to have her go through the lower ropes. And let's see, we got to get Seraphine in here. We're going to need a healer. And lastly, I don't know what Primus is going to do. He doesn't seem to have like a whole lot of abilities, so I'm not sure. Is he just going to be smacking units around? Not sure yet. So the question is, do we want Lilith or do we want Lucian? I think we probably want Lilith. Let's take a look at the units down here, though. What do we have to take care of? I keep doing that, but let's see. So we have a Knight Gambler, a War Mage, Alchemist. How many healers do we have? Let's take a look at that. It looks like perhaps only one. No, two. We've got an Alchemist and a Mender. Mender Assassin. Okay, interesting. Although, actually, aren't you? Yeah, so 3 healers here. So, perhaps what I actually want to do... Do you have any... So, the Alchemist doesn't have any way to... They only have one Reser. We could probably take out the Mender pretty quickly. So, I think... Because I'm thinking we could go with Yates to try and res some of the dead. Maybe we do that. So that way we don't have to worry about any resurrections. But if we just take out the Mender, then I don't have to worry about that. Let's bring Lucian in here. Alright. Let us proceed. Get into the action. So Primus, what are you going to be doing here, bud? Who is that? It can't be an immortal. Yes, I think it is. Do not concern yourself. Our sponsor told us immortals cannot directly interfere in mundane affairs. Yes, right. In that case, let's have it. Ah. Well. Okay. Okay. I don't think this is actually going to be a fight. I think this is just like, you know, it's one of those things where it looks like a fight. It's kind of like the opposite of a fight that you're supposed to lose. This is a fight that you just like have to win, I think. Especially if he's going to just like teleport around and teleport people inside into the water and just drown them. Oh, goodness. Primus, I was under the impression immortals were forbidden to use their powers without the council's explicit approval. Correct, Captain. However, since we immortals travel so frequently, the council does not monitor teleportation magic. It is the misfortune of these rogues that said teleportation leaves them in unsafe areas, I suppose, and all without violating the strictures of the council. Ah, so that's why he only has one ability. That is unsettlingly clever. Alright, well, let's come over here. We can start flourishing the doggy. The doggy. Hopefully Kairi's got some AP and we can start investing in duelists, because right now her duelist abilities are lackluster to say the least. Oh, but what are you going to do about this one? This one can swim. Okay, so I guess I could bring Lucian down this way. Just so that way we don't get all tied up on the stairs. Molecular infuser? Dude, the way that the classes are built in this game is so strange. Like, I love it because there's so much customization, but at the same time, you know, like, looking at this character, a Templar Gadgeteer. So he's like all suited up in armor, and then he just has like these weird molecular infusioners. Very strange indeed. Alrighty. So soul magic. How much damage is that doing? 77 damage. Not actually too bad. She does use that does use a lot of MP though. So let's just haste up Reiner. Oh, that's a big frick. That's a huge jump. I should have looked at that. Okay, so can we reach? Oh, we can certainly reach. Only 91, huh? That's a bit of a shit stain. Well, actually, is that total damage? No. Okay, so something that I forgot to check last episode, because Reiner is dual wielding. I have two hand cannons. So the damage only shows the first attack, which is likely because any of my other abilities that don't say the regular attack. So as long as the skill doesn't say this counts as a regular attack, it's not going to fire off two attacks. So for example, like trick shot, or not trick shot. What is it? Sneak attack only has one attacking instance on it, but our basic attack counts as two attacks. So I got to keep that in mind, that I'm only seeing the damage reflected of one of those attacks. God, that is just overpowered. To be fair, we do have the ability to do that with sabotage, but we have to be in the water when we do it. Okay. Oh, he's too far down. Interesting. Okay. Can I flourish from here? I can flourish from here. It's not really doing a whole lot. Is there anything else I can actually do from here? I don't think so. Yeah, field aid doesn't do anything. Okay, we'll just flourish, get a little bit of damage here. It's not much. But from here... Oh, there's actually a lot of healers here. Right, because the Templars can heal too. Or maybe I should just swarm this one. Actually, I can't even get there. Yeah, let's just drop your defense. Yeah, so that's the attack that we're looking to do with Lucian once we get his War Mage leveled up. The attack then spell. Are you immune to sleep? You are not. Ah, frick. Can't do damage to him anyway. All these Mystic Shields are a real pain in the butt. Holy frick, they're doing some big damage. Now, can I heal from here? Nice. Okay, I'm starting to get to the point that I need to... Well, I gotta check and see if I have the... Do I have her Sorcerer passive? Which is double cast? Okay, so I'm trying to get to the point then. Oh, what class was I doing with her? What are my secondaries that I was gonna go for her? Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm looking at my spreadsheet that I have for characters and how I'm gonna work them in the future. And it's interesting, the passives. She has so many passives that I want. The question is, like, how do I get all of them? Okay, can I go for a big enraged blow here? It's going to cost me a lot of HP. I think that's fine, though. I guess it's actually not a lot because it's a, what is it, a quarter of my current HP, not max. Yeah, so it's interesting here, like with sneak attack, increased damage from the back. So how much increased damage? Oh, okay. So I think the reason that this is not I think the reason that this is doing so much more damage than sneak attack is because this is showing, because I have a guaranteed critical hit, that's showing the 222. So if I didn't have the guaranteed crit, sneak attack would be higher. Although maybe not. How does that math work? Because it was like, what, it was like 220 something? Okay, don't have to worry about you anymore. I find it really strange as well. I'm not necessarily sure the reason behind this decision, but anytime a character dies, they get injured, right? And so they have a reduction of stats on the next map, and you can bring them into the next map, but then it just decreases their stats, right? I'm surprised that Kyrie doesn't get any downsides. Like, she never gets injured. I wonder why that is. No, I want... What's the one that heals me? It's a soothing chant? Yeah, soothing chant. Get some additional HP. And then we can move in on this guy while that one's asleep. Can't be blinded. What else can't you be? You can be poisoned. What are you doing popping potions? You have 800 health. I think you're fine. I think you'll be just fine. I kind of forgot I had access to mass haste. I guess that's one of the downsides to grinding in this game. Well, I mean, I guess you could look at it either way. It's not necessarily a downside per se. Oh, I can't do a whole lot of damage to you. Let's get the height advantage, because that will increase our damage. Ah, frick. That was not as much damage as I thought there was going to be. Then we can kill. Oh, God dang it. But actually, let's see. So did the poison stick? The poison did stick. So as long as I get you close to death, you should die to the poison, no? There we go. So what I was saying before about the potential downside, depending on how you look at it, right? Because obviously, if you grind a bunch, there's two things that occur. One, you get a bunch of extra levels, which gives you some extra stats. Two, you get a bunch of action points, which allow you to get a bunch of stronger skills on your characters, which makes them stronger. Depending on how you look at it, you could say that it is a potential downside that you kind of get flooded with abilities. And so in the specific case, like myself, where, you know, I don't have the best memory, and the fact that I'm playing 3 and now more because I'm playing demos on the side as well. There's a lot of different attacks and like character designs and all, and different classes, and I need to remember all this stuff, which makes it a little bit harder. So it's not like I can kind of ramp my way into it and get used to the tools that I have. I'm kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed. And the fact that I keep switching around classes, trying to get all my classes built. Snuck out your MP, lower your defense. What are you going to do? Oh, just potion up? Okay. Because I was going to say, you can't teleport this guy. I mean, you can, but it won't do anything. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he absorbs health 1-to-1. I kind of didn't expect that. I expected him to absorb just a percentage of health. Can I attack you from here? Yeah, see, this is so weird. Like, I talked about this in the last episode. Every Tactics game I've ever played, There's no way you would be able to get this attack off. This is the only one I've seen that hasn't had any kind of, like, restrictive vision. Nice, a lot of AP. Sweet. Thank you for your help routing those bandits, Primus. Oh, that's a cool design. Just like with the little, like, beanie hood. Don't mention it. I don't know why that was all of a sudden like Jamaican. Don't mention it, man. That's not Jamaican. Don't make fun of me. I mean that. Let it be our little secret. As you wish. Yeah, I think now let me see what I can do for young Anodyne. Part of me feels like Primus is supposed to be set up as like the double crosser, right? He's doing things that kind of subvert the council. But I think it's Quintus. I think Quintus is going to betray us. Oh, as I suspected. I've deciphered the function of the device Bizarro delivered to the council. It siphons energy from the relics, but for what purpose I cannot yet say. I believe by using this device on Anodyne, we should be able to remove the dark energy she so carelessly absorbed. The process should be quite safe, and is definitely necessary. Anodyne? Yes, I think we should do it. Thank you, Primus. Oh, he's just got it on him. Okay, I kind of expected we would need to go somewhere and this would be like a whole new subplot. Anodyne? How do you feel now? I'm alright. I no longer feel the negative force of the temple. You better not have lost your Demon Knight class, because that's freaking powerful. Looks like it's all there. Excellent. Now, oh man, okay, how would this line be delivered? Because we can go like, oh, looks like it's all there, excellent, or looks like it's all there, excellent. Like, what's the following line gonna be? The dark energy has left your body, but whatever changes you experience will remain. Ha! We get to keep the class. I suggest you take this as a lesson not to fiddle with powerful artifacts you cannot possibly understand. Though I admit this ordeal seems only to have left you stronger in the end. Thank you for your help and wisdom, Primus. It was my pleasure. The Council has high hopes for you, Kyrie. Remember my instructions, focus on your pilgrimage, and let us handle these malcontents and shadow skulkers from now on. As you say, Primus. Looks like you can finally return to your cabin in the woods, Yates. I wish I could say it was a pleasure having you with us, but, of course, it wasn't. The feeling is mutual, but I intend to stick around for a while yet. I'd like to continue my evaluation of Anodyne to ensure her recovery is complete, and judging from your experiences on the road, I am confident the services of a genius doctor will continue to be both helpful and necessary. A good point, Yates. Although Anodyne does seem fine now, I would feel better having your medical expertise on hand. For the time being, at least. Now, onward. The next temple is located near Brazil. What kind of name is that? I feel like you just took out 2 letters from Brazil. Capital, that means crossing the desert. A difficult march through dangerous territory. I'll make sure everyone is fully prepared for the trek. Okay. How far are we going? Not that far. Alright. Thespirius! That was quite a homecoming. Yes, I'm afraid some of the old city's nostalgia has worn off now. Tell me you're not gonna let a handful of scofflaws get you all down in the mouth. We drove them off, didn't we? We did. Primus did. He helped, sure. Helped by intervening in mortal affairs. Yes, but I'm not finished. Help forbidden magic, skirting council rules, killing as if he were a clerk crossing out names in a ledger. Now, are you finished? It seems to me a certain Arbiter captain I know has a short memory for details. When a slippery lord recently bent the rules, we had to bend a few of our own. As for crossing out names, it may take a little longer as an immortal, but we get the job done just the same. Justice won out, lives were saved. That's what matters. Of course you're right. But look at the people and resources Sigil gathered, preaching resistance to lawful immortal rule. What might they be able to do once word of Primus's indiscretion gets out? Now that's a bit of a shadow on things again, but point taken. Let's make haste and put the Spirius behind us. Too many ghosts here anyway. And he takes a stare to the knee. Alrighty, let's see. Is there anything... I'm just curious if anything got added to the shop. I don't think that the shops necessarily work that way in this game, but let us see. Hi, Striker. Yeah, it looks like it's all the same stuff. Yeah, I mean, look at this. So Shining Rapier, right? 58 attack, whereas the maul, I mean, just the sledge we were doing before has 78. High Striker's 96. God dang, man. Frickin' A. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way. Let's see. How would I do that? Let's go ahead and take a look here. So, Kyrie. First of all, let's go ahead and learn some abilities. Let's get that done first, and then we can swap some stuff around. So, I did actually not take Crippling Flourish instead for Revival. I don't know how necessary that is, but I suppose having another unit that can revive is not the worst thing in the world, because then we can take her a turn with Kyrie to revive, and then we can take a turn with Seraphine to heal. Characters' regular attacks absorb some of the damage dealt. That is incredible. We love that. Blood Mark. Characters gain stacking damage against each time they attack the same target they did last round. Character always evades an offensive skill. Ho-ho! So the question is that better than counterattack? Huh. Is that better than counterattack? I don't know. Probably. But I feel like I want Blood Mark because that one I know that I can use right off the bat here. Looks like I can get... Doesn't really matter. I'll take the passive. On anything that I'm not typically like going to use on the character, I take the passives because then I can always... Regardless of what they are, I can always take a look at them and play with them later. And then, yeah, I have these up, but I'm not going for a bomb. I'm just working my way. If it ever comes up, getting the more expensive ones. Okay, so Reiner on Gunner. I do have to get his... I was working on his night level. Yeah, I got to get one for all up. That might be something I just grind some AP later at some point. Okay, so ideally we go for one on here. Opportunistic Bullet. Physical attack damage to the target. Damage increases for each debuff the target is inflicted with. So that works really well. Ideally with where we want Lucian to be. We're not necessarily there yet. Deals magical attack damage to the target. Counts as a regular attack and will use the equipped element's weapons element and debuffs. So this is actually good because it can get around some chunkier units. So like Knights, Templars, and stuff like that that have high defense. But it also counts as a regular attack, so it's a dual attack. So I'm going to go with Magic Bullet here. Since we don't really have the tools yet to take advantage of the opportunistic bullet. Counters any offensive action taken on the character by an adjacent unit by teleporting the offender to a random location on dry land on the map. What do I currently have? Critical Mirage. Oh man, Critical Mirage is real good. So I don't think I'm going to go for Teleport Other. So let's actually take... I feel like Enraging Bullet could be a really nice kind of support tool to have. Especially once we take out, like, his job is going to be taking out backline healers. I think that's pretty clear at this point. He can take him out in like one or two hits. Oh, one thing I should also check at some point is if going against someone with the, what is it called? Not Siphon Shield, not Magic Shield, Mystic Shield? Mystic Shield. Is if they only have like, well, it doesn't really matter how much, let's say they have 5 MP, right? And I'm doing a double attack. If I knock off their MP with the first attack, does the second attack then go to HP, or does it all technically count as just one attack, but there's 2 instances? So I'm going to have to keep an eye out on that. If nothing happens, if someone knows in the comments, let me know. So then from here, Anodyne, what do we got here? Demonite, perfect. So let's take a look. This tier, probably Focus Rage. Regular attacks will use current MP to inflict more damage. That seems pretty great. Demonic Might grants attack mind renewed to the target. Also damages the character by 1/5 their current HP. We're going to go for Focus Rage here. Yeah, I don't need that. I'm working my way up to Cleave. Gets another turn after felling an enemy. So that's going to be pretty nice. And then Alchemist, I can just get, doesn't really matter. We'll just take the passive. Oh, wait, was there something else? Oh, right, because I just unlocked Druid. Now I can put some stuff in here. All right, finally, let's get some stuff into War Mage. Infused Edge does a regular attack to the target and then follows up with a single target version of any spell cast directly on the target. Interesting. So I wonder if it has to be spells that I currently know. So maybe at this point it could only do Waterbolt, Firebolt. So we'll have to see what the UI looks like for this. And then Waterburst, Fire Burst. We already have Waterbolt, Firebolt. So I think I'm going to take Earthbolt, Thunderbolt. This is large damage around the caster. So if I was going to do AoE damage, I would probably want to make sure I have Smart Casting on. I don't think that's necessarily what we're going to be using him for. So let's take Earthbolt, Thunderbolt here instead of the Burst. So that way we have access to all 4 types. Okay, Sorcerer, let's see. So I am saving my points because we're working for economy. This is super important. And now Seraphine. So Seraphine is interesting here. Got to do a little bit. So it looks like we're mastering Alchemist, which is very nice. Oh, and people also pointed out that this is where you can see the mastery. So that's the extra points we're getting for mastered skills. For some reason, when I initially saw this, I have no idea why. Don't even ask, because I know growth story over here. I thought that's what this was. My brain just like literally didn't compute. I just saw numbers and I was like, oh yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how my brain works half the time. So what that means then, let me see. So the other class that I'm planning on using Seraphine with, I already have the requirements for. So it's really just like, what do I want to master at this point? I suppose we could do Wizard. Oh, wait. Don't I have to do Sorcerer? Yeah, I gotta do Sorcerer. I'm a dingus. Okay, so let's do that. Because I need eventually I'm gonna want economy on her as well. Although, oh, right. I was gonna say, shouldn't I go Druid for double cast? There's a reason I'm not going Druid for double cast. Although technically, maybe I should go. Where is her Druid level? Druid. Oh, it's already mastered. Oh, well, frickin' A. Well, yeah, then we stay here. We can go here, set abilities. So we don't have economy yet, so I need this. And how does double cast read? Just that I can cast 2 spells. Okay. So I think we're going to do that. And then I'm not too worried about anyone down here, not until we need to use them, which we don't need to right now. Oh, we got a little event thingy way back here. All right, Centina, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Okay, didn't know the Joker was in this game. Anodyne, you've been looking down in the mouth all morning. Is something the matter? Just thinking about my mother again, and the path we all chose. So few Arbiters live to see old age. That is true, yet the work we do is very valuable. Law and order makes good lives possible for people across the land. Yes, it is important to remember that. Speaking of your mother, her armor is looking a little bit tatty. Really? What's wrong with it? With what we've been through, it's taken more than a few knocks. The straps are worn almost through. You know, there's a blacksmith here in Centina who owes me a favor. I would never trade in my mother's armor, whatever its condition. I'm not going to sell it. Please, just loan it to me for the day. No harm will come to it. Well, okay. Just for the day. So is this an actual new feature or received old armor? Anodyne has unlocked the equilibrium ability. It's wonderful. Thank you, Kyrie. Is this what my mother looked like when she went into battle? It definitely is. You could be her sister. Wow, you're looking very smart today, Anodyne. Where'd you get the coin for that fancy armor? It's the same armor I've been wearing all along. The captain had it refurbished for me. I can't thank you enough, Kyrie. I'm just glad to see some smiling faces for a change. I have some things to take care of, but I'll see you two at dinner. So it looks like they're just upgrading her armor, probably because it's falling behind in terms of where we're at in the campaign. Kylie truly is an excellent captain. Yeah, she did your mother proud, and so do you. That's kind of you to say, and you're right, my mother would be proud. Every Arbiter risked their life to serve the Immortals and enforce the law. My mother paid dearly for that privilege, but she made a conscious choice to serve, just as I have. I understand her better now. I think it's time to let the past be the past. Speaking of the past, are you and Yates on speaking terms yet? Speaking? Ha! That'll be the day. And you still can't tell me about whatever crime he committed? Very well. I'll tell you. But I promise your day won't be brighter for hearing it. My wife, Alicia, was ill. Deathly ill. Frick, I frickin' twitched my finger. I had been away on a distant patrol when she fell ill. It was treacherous territory. Weeks passed before I received word, and weeks more passed on the journey home. When I finally arrived, it was too late. She was dead. It was hard. You lost your mother, so you know how hard. But wasn't Yates trying to save her life? Yes, he tried. I'm sure he did his very best. But when I returned, Yates wished to study the disease further. That was his reason. When I returned, in order to learn more about the disease that killed Alicia, he brought her back. with his necromancy. I fucking knew it. Let's go! My Alicia became one of the cursed attendants. He keeps shambling around his cabin in the woods. That was his crime. Oh, how terrible. I don't think I can even imagine how that must have felt. Yes, it was unforgivable. Though as terrible as it was, it feels good to talk about it. The living should never let death hold sway over them, to darken one's days for so long. And Alicia, I know it's not what she would want for me. This endless brooding over the past. I cannot ever forgive Yates for what he's done, but hearing you speak of your mother reminds me, time does lend perspective on things. Yeah, I mean, that was, let's be honest, I think that was pretty clear what was going on, but yeah, that's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. Okay, so I think what I actually want to do at this point, rather than continuing forward, let me continue to add abilities here. So anatomist, yeah, let's get some dark 2. Actually, I do kind of want to get, I think I want to save it for the heal 2. I don't think I necessarily care about the dark 2, because I kind of, like, ideally he's going to be more of a healer, like a side healer. So I'm going to wait for heal 2. You're all set. Let's go ahead and learn you your abilities. Or teach you your abilities, I suppose. Rain of arrows, damage in a line, damage in a small area. Let's go damage in a small area. And let's also finally give you your abilities, because I think you're going to come with us in this next fight. I don't know if these particularly matter for what you're going to be doing. Knight. These might matter. So we're going to go defensive hit. We're going to go taunt. Mender. We're going to go heal. We're going to go mass heal. Merc. Field aid. Mind strike. For Scoundrel, we'll go Dirty Hit. We'll go Steel Buffs. We'll go Arterial Cut. For Ranger, we'll grab Scout. We'll grab Collect Pelt. Templar. Okay, so we are going to go Soothing Chant. Defense Expert. Evade attack. For the wizard. Okay. I gotta set his abilities. So for his counter, we'll set up evade. For his side, probably putting in knight. Fortunately, I don't have any passives on it. Oh, I have smart casting. Okay, we can do that. I don't think that matters here. Then we also have Selene. Let's go ahead and add hers in, which lets her Master Druid. Very nice, very nice. Now the question is, where was I aiming to go with her? Oh, I haven't set her up just yet. So from here, we can swap her over. What are we swapping her to? Do I have access to Sorcerer? I do. Okay, then let's have her going with Sorcerer. Any of my casters I really want to have economy or availability to economy. And then I think she's also going to have Holy Mat, although she's not really going to be a healer. So let's go ahead and set her over to Elementalism. Elementalism? Is that what we want to do? Let's set her to Duality. So she's kind of a weaker caster. Okay, just in case we need her. Although, what's your okay? Your equipment's fine. Because what I want to do is let's check out this Battle Royal Arena. We opened this up quite a couple episodes ago by completing all of the missions in Santina, and when I think it was last episode that I had mentioned it, but I hadn't like fully gotten my other units prepared yet. I think they are. So let's give this a shot and see what this is all about. It's a large battle. We did enter last time and we saw that it was like in a big arena fight, but I don't know what we get by completing this. Maybe it's just a way to, like, grind XP, perhaps. But we'll never know until we figure it out. So let's go ahead and do just that. So we can have 9 units placed, so it's 50% more. We have a gunner. We have a... Unfortunately, we're starting on the wrong foot. We're starting on the bad side of this. We got druid, alchemist, simple Templar, a merc, a ranger, plague doctor, mender. Okay, so you gotta get taken out. That is probably gonna lead right here. 8, 9, yeah. Which I'm gonna have to go through because otherwise, oh man, it's gonna be, oh, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Okay. Kyrie, you go this way. Let's see. Rhino, you're gonna go that way to kill that plague doctor. Anodyne, you can go that way. Lucian, you can also go that way. We'll have a sorcerer go this way. Our main healer is going to go this way. Our side healer, who I think is actually going to be Yates, will go this way. I have a feeling I'm going to want the zombies here. And then we bring Lancaster and Raven. Or actually, do I want to bring... No, let's bring Celine. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, frick. These guys can come out too? I thought they were just decoration. I wouldn't necessarily call you cute. Okay, so, does this technically, I guess this counts as height. So let's go ahead, do our thing. We're going to set up our focus. The question is, are any of them going to come down to me? That would be helpful if 1 or 2 of them would come down and allow us to kind of soften them up. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I can just click from here. Cool. Oh, that's right, but I don't have my alchemist magic anymore. Okay. We'll just wait. We'll just charge up some mana. Let's actually go for a power strike here. Because I don't think delaying you is going to necessarily do anything. Yeah. Oh, I can walk up this way. Oh, interesting. But this is a height of... Geez, height of 7? Okay, so I wouldn't be able to make it up that way. And I don't really want to do this right now. What else am I supposed to do, though? I guess we could have everybody come this way. I think that actually might have to be the play. Because I don't think sending 4 units up there is going to do anything. So let's actually do this. This is fine. We'll give Reiner some extra attack. Could probably one-shot one of these guys. Yeah, why do I have... Huh. I don't know why I put Memder as a second. He's basically just doubling up on stuff he already has. So I'm thinking I can send some of my casters Let's go ahead and give you defense and res. I'm thinking that I can send them, like, up this way. And then cross from here. Although, how do I get up there? I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know that I can go from here to here. Because there's this space in between, and I definitely can't go up there. So maybe I have to take these doors. Huh. Well, I guess we'll see. Because I don't think I can go this way either. Like, these must just be a way to get down. Because otherwise, I'm just sending in one... Like, is this going to take a full turn? Like the city did? Because then my units are just going to get destroyed. But if that's the case, then I need to leave them over here. So that way I don't clog up that left door. Yeah, see, this will use reaction for the turn. Okay. Perhaps you'll take your time and attack the doggy. Yeah, see, this is fine. If they want to start coming down to me, that's totally fine. Then I can onesie-twosie them. And then once they're kind of weakened, then we can go back up. Yeah, see, that's what I want to see. Just go for a regular heal here. Okay, so we'll get some good damage there. Yates, let's go ahead and... Well, I guess we don't really need to block off from here. Frickin' A. Stupid miss. Okay, well, you guys can just kind of do your nothingness up here. Funnily enough, I'm actually... I don't think anyone can come down here because I'm blocking it. What are you weak to, chicken? Alright, duh, you're a chicken. Oh, frick, dude. Waterbolt really only has a range of 2? Shit. Can I just throw a rock at you? Yeah, I can. Right through Yates. I don't really want to move. Well, that's some sweet damage. Let's reduce your attack as well. And let's go ahead and... yeah, we got to reduce your defense. Okay, so Celine, let's have you from up here. Don't have the main of the hailstorm. And you can't bleed either? Or, excuse me, you can bleed. You don't have the bleed resist. Yeah, so they're all just waiting their turn to come down here one by one. No attack down. That kind of sucks. Okay, we answered the question, which is better, counterattack or evade skill. Counterattack is better because she has leech life. That's a bummer. Okay, nice. Don't need you casting spells on us. Well, I just realized how high level everyone was. Let's see, yeah, so Yates, you can heal... oh, you need to mass heal, actually. We're hurting here. Go ahead and block our way here. I might actually need to use a potion here. Let's see, you're going next. Let's see if we can clump these guys up and we can do a little bit of AoE action. The more debuffs we add, Lucian might be able to come down and do a little bit of home wrecking. Or we can just get the kill from here. So there's a lot of moves moving forward. So I think I'm just going to heal Celine here. Okay, let's keep all our melees happy. I'm running into a similar situation as the last episode where I'm just getting rained down on by archers. Ooh, I can use... Hang on, I can use my magic bullet here? Oh, it does, like, nothing. Well, I do have an attack reduction, so that's fair. Still silenced. I mean, they just have a million turns in a row. What's the plan? What's the plan? I could go for a slowing bullet. Make it so that Lucian can get in here, maybe. Fight that unit a little bit. Yeah, I just don't think I have the power. Like, I'm not sure what these guys are scaling to. I don't think that I'm ready for this. I didn't realize they were going to be this high level. Yeah, it's super over. Okay, so okay. Well, where's my regular save? There's my regular save. Yeah, that one's tough. That they start us in an awful spot. I don't know how. Because it's like, I can't, because with how many turns they have in a row, it's not like I can send someone up and then just keep filtering them through. So I'm not sure what the strategy is supposed to be there. Okay, so let's go to the caravan trail now. Let's move forward in the story a little bit. We at least checked it out, so we know kind of what to expect now. Beware of those huge beetle-like creatures. They appear to be lumbering and slow, but can charge a great distance across open ground to attack and pack a mean wallop when they do. What in the frick? Make use of these columns and ruins to deny them a clear path to charge. You've encountered a Zotzit. These odd creatures will sometimes show up during a patrol. They are very adept at evading attacks and tend to escape from battle after a few turns, but if you manage to defeat one, you'll receive a sizable amount of bonus AP after battle. Okay, then I will definitely kill that Zotzit. Place 210. I'm assuming that's here. Yeah. So Reiner's going to go that way. Kyrie can go this way because she has the most moves, so she can bounce in and out. We have 2 treasure chests. Okay, so let's have... Seraphine will go that way. Lilith. Anodyne. Lucian. And we'll focus up, and we'll see if we can kill the Zotzit just next turn. Just one and done. Okay, so what is this ability they have? How far can they actually move? A Tazasaurus? Tazarus. Okay. Area 100. Cute. They can travel any distance in a clear straight line. Okay. And it increases by 10% for every tile they move. Got it. That's cute. I'm right in line. That's super cute. An Aegis-ite ingot. Oh, frick. I'm not going to be able to kill it. Oh, there's one way up there. How am I supposed to get those super high ones? Let's stay a little crafty. Let's knock that mirage off ya. Ah, I can't reach. I can throw a rock at it, can I? Yeah. Hit it with a rock. Good enough, Lilith. Yeah, see, that's such a weird thing. I don't understand why that that seems like a very unintuitive mechanic to me. The fact that these guys can't, like, physical attacks can't go through these impassable objects, but they can just fire blast through there. It's one thing to think of like an arrow, right? Because an arrow you could shoot up and over, and perhaps that could be like that. Maybe that should have been the advantage over guns. That like guns and crossbows fire linearly, and arrows can fire up and over. Because it's very unintuitive that a physical attack can't go through, and then all of a sudden you have a beam that can go through a rock. In my opinion, of course. Nice. Get out of here. Okay, now we can just focus on beating the mission. Jet boots. Oh, freaking sweet. We're gonna play some Altier Yuma here. Maybe we should go... Do we want to lay waste? What are we weak to? Water, I'm assuming, for the most part. Very weak to water. A lot of the map is weak to water. Sorry, I was mid-drink. Okay, let's just focus here. Is there a linear path? There's a linear path from here. So let's move around to the side. Oh, I can't move around to that side. It's okay. We'll have it blocked off. It's only 59 damage. I think I'll be able to deal with Lucian if I do just a regular attack. That also gives me a little bit of health back, at least. Which I then lose from bleed and poison. Holy crap. Okay, can we just chop this guy to bits? Not quite. I don't think we need to drop his defense at all. Is there anything else that we can do utility-wise? I mean, I could come over here to heal. That doesn't seem all that great, though. Because I'm pretty sure that Lilith will be able to kill this guy. Problem is I can't get up here. I don't really want to waste an attack. I suppose maybe if I do move here, he'll be tempted to come over here, and then maybe Lilith can get an AoE attack off. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, but I can't get here either. Crap. Lucian, where are we moving you, bud? Where are we moving you? I think that might actually be fine. I might be taking 2 earth hits, 2 earth 1 hits, although you're going there. Okay, let's see if I can't get rid of this guy. Help Kyrie out. Oh, that's easy. Okay. Seraphine, we have got to get you... Yeah, that's a pretty good spot. Let's get a heal 2 going. I guess I have also not figured out... Oh, frick. Yeah, that was a good attack. So if you put Rebirth on a unit, the way that I would expect it to work is that you would not get injured. My line of thinking there is that because you're preemptively preparing for a death, it kind of acts as a reward for your preparation. But I can also see the fact that the reward for your preparation is just the fact that you don't have to spend a turn reviving. So I don't know. I don't know. I can see it working either way. Oh, it's just short. I mean, it's killing this one, but I thought it would definitely kill this guy with his legs up in the air. I guess not. We can get the kill from here, but then we have an issue where we're very spread out. Andine will be able to clear this up, though. Let's actually just go for a potion here. Oh, that's pretty smart, using it to heal yourself. Okay, now from here... Why can't I highlight over? Oh, because I have to do that. Okay. Big weak against water. So the question is, can I kill either of these guys? Probably not. I can't get a side attack off here, which kind of sucks. Very weak against fire. Maybe we can clear out one of these since they keep self-healing. It's a little bit annoying. Oh, can't be flanked. Okay. Can I flank you then? Well, I can get a side attack off here. Still 3 attacks in a row. I could try and sleep this guy. Never mind. Why can't you be slept? Is it one of your passives? Yeah, why can't you be slept? Oh, because it's an attack and he would just evade it. Counts as a regular attack. Got it. So, with that being the case... Oh, that's an attack too. Frickin' A. I guess my best plan of action then... would be to... I'm gonna start weakening this guy. Oh, interesting. I can use Health Siphon off my Infused Edge. So this counts as a regular attack, which means if I have a weapon that would apply a debuff, I could potentially apply the debuff and then use that to power up the Health Siphon. Cool. Alrighty. So, luckily I have my healer right after this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to heal both here, which is a problem. And I can't make it here. So, then what I might have to do... Resistance is lower. Right. Evades attacks. It's like they've thought of all this. That certainly doesn't. But then I wouldn't get my double. But I can't hit him with an attack anyway. Right. This is just going to miss. Yeah. Could help down here and just get rid of this here. It's putting Kyrie in a real sticky situation, though. I mean, she's dead anyway to the bleeding poison. Okay, let's get you out of here. Yikes. I can't put Seraphine anywhere. That's okay. She has MP, so she'll be able to block that attack. Oh, I could double cast. It would have to be 2 regular heals. But that would at least get us out of critical range. Right? So that should allow us to get Mirage again. I don't think I can do anything from here. Nope, I can't do anything to help. So then let's put you in a safe location. We'll prep for later. Now, Kyrie. I think we'll just potion up. But let's move you in a slightly better position. God, there's so much freaking poison there. So I think I have to get Anodyne. What boots do I have on her? Anything? Okay, so I want to get her the running boots rather. I'm going to swap out. Maybe I can swap out the glasses here because I want to keep her crit. So that way she can move a little bit more because she needs to move from enemy to enemy. Ah, frick, it's adjacent only. God damn it. I can't Righteous Blade anything, which would be fantastic. It's only 58. Okay, I'm actually going to come over here, and we're going to Soothing Chant. Give us a little bit more health. Should be able to line up the kill here, I'm assuming. Very close, very close. I think that crit does it. Yep. God, Lucian now have access to Infused Blade has made him so much better. Now he can actually do damage. Now. Potentially a little risky. Moving you farther away from the action, but I'm giving you some height advantage, so hopefully you can start... Holy... What the frick? How much defense do you have, god dang it? Oh, a million billion? I thought Magic Bullet was... It said it was a regular attack. This is what we call a yikes situation. So, I have a lot of character... Okay, so Lucian goes before here, so we can kill here. With a fire-infused blade. You're gonna get plenty of mana, so you should be able to one-shot this guy. So really, this is the only one that I need to worry about. Like, I don't even need to move, but... Holy fuck, I'm silenced. Holy shit, when did that happen? Probably those stupid tendrils, huh? Okay, nice. Get delayed. Do I even care about that? Can I just kill you? And then you should definitely be dead. Actually, it's actually very close. Yes, there must be a way. Maybe maybe I can capture like a flying monster and get up here, because that's the only way I can think that I would be able to get up here. Unless you're able to somehow jump from here to there. But there's two spaces. Right? So if you're looking at this, between here and here, see how it goes from 4 to 6? Because this is 5, so there's one extra space. So it's not like you can get from here directly to here. So you'd have to have a way to launch yourself up there. But yeah, that's not going to work. Actually, can I just... Can you get silenced? Yeah, you can totally get silenced, and then you can't cast Earth 1. Shit! Alright, prepare to be wrecked. Fire Locust, go. Very nicely done. Okay, so how much does the Zip Zap give me? Fire Never Falls bonus, map completion, special bonus. I'm assuming that's what that is. So 100 AP. Holy frick. That's nuts. That's so good. Plus, we got a jammy fruit. Nice. And Reiner got bonus HP, which is nice. Sick. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and level up. See what we did. Duelist. Nice. So now, yeah, look at this. Now, not only are we going to get elemental attacks that do a bunch of extra damage, which is nice because she's not really hitting all that hard. We're now going to have a chance to also inflict some debuffs, which is going to be sweet. Finally, up until this point, all of her attacks, like from Warcraft, have all been under 1x damage. And now we're finally going to be in the positive. Holy crap. So let's go for slow. Yeah, let's go for slow because I've been using Stunning Strike so much. This is just the other version of that. Because eventually we're going to get away from Mercenary. Right now we've been using Mercenary just because that's where most of my abilities are. But eventually, what was I going to have her be? I think it was just Duelist Marked. Yeah, Duelist Marked. We'll have to see if that's what I want to keep her as. Maybe there's something else that I can use that's a little bit better. Sturdy Grip. So she... Wait, so why do I not have a two-handed weapon for her? Oh, I think it's because... Oh, right. Because Duelist has... Oh, this is such a waste. Hold up. This is such a waste. This should be something else. This should probably be... Execute. Yeah, that was such a waste. So I had that on her while I had her leveling up as like Merc and Templar and Marked because she had access to some two-handed weapons, but duelists only have access to daggers and rapiers, which are obviously not two-handed. So now that I think of that, well, I suppose... So because I don't really care that much about the duelist passives, I can make her a... So if I make her a different main class, because I want all the abilities of duelist. That's what I want her to be. What weapons do I have access to as Marked? Maul, Sword, Spear, and Rod. So Sword is really what I want to do. And compared to the attack, what is Duelist? Where's Duelist? So Duelist does have 5.0 as well, growth and attack, which is what I'm looking for. What about speed? 1.0, 1.0, resistances, mind resists, 3.2, 3.2 in defenses, 3.5, 3.0, so a little bit more defense. What about health? Health is about the same. So if I put, let's see, so if I made her Marked, Marked gives me what passives? No flank, no, never mind. Execute, which I already kind of want, and Avenger's not that great though. I guess it's okay. It makes her stronger when more of my units have died in battle. So maybe that's fine. But then I would be able to use Sturdy grip and dual wield? Huh. Ha ha ha. That's an option. Unless there's something I'm missing there. That might be what we do. There's probably a better option than going marked, but because it's like her story class, I kind of want to keep her that way, but we'll see. That's I think how we're gonna go. At least that's my plan for now. Reiner here. Let's go ahead. So we still have the teleport other. I'm not really crazy. I'm gonna save that one for last. Damage increase for each debuff the target is afflicted with. Okay. Now we can take these other two. We'll just have one more before we master this. Great. Anodyne. Anodyne. Oh, you got a whole bunch of points. Wrathful Burst. Deals dark attack and mind damage in a large area around the character. Also damages the character for a fourth of their current HP. Alright, well, that's just a stepping stone. Obviously, this Corrupted Blade is nuts. So is Cleave. I gotta get her some movement boots. Gotta remember to do that. Lucian here. We're going to grab the... I really haven't had a problem with mana. Oh, no, I want mana. Yep, I want mana. Because that's going to make my Mystic Shield a lot better. Economy! Nice. That's going to be great. Now we can go ahead and grab... Doesn't really matter. Either one. Don't really have a lot of dark damage. Let's grab Darkstorm. Got some Druid levels. Oh yeah, we're saving up because I want to get the double cast. Because isn't that gonna be fun? Double casting full screen magic attacks. That's what we're going for. That's her like whole thing. And then yeah, Sorcerer. So Firestorm. And then of course we're working our way just straight down to economy. None of this really matters. This is the only thing that matters on this tree for Seraphine. Alrighty. Well, that is where we're going to leave this one off on the old caravan trail. So we got a city. Looks like we got a battle and then another city. But it doesn't look like... Doesn't look like any of these are the temple. Maybe this is supposed to be the temple? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. I feel like that. I keep saying this. Like I feel like the game feels short, but I don't technically know when the game ends. So the 4 temples could just be like the first part of a story. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's where we're gonna leave it off for this one. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did have fun, would you kindly smash that like button and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so that way you never miss a video, you never miss a live stream, and you get to keep on having fun with me. I very much appreciate it. Guys, I've been Ganyonz. This has been Felseal. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.